I lived a wild and crazy life full of poor choices, no responsibility, reckless behavior, and living only for the moment. A life full of jail cells, juvenile hall, prisons, rehabs, failed marriages, shootings, stabbings, home invasions, and gang violence. A life of no living skills, an abusive husband, drug addict, alcoholic, dealer, prison gang member, and just basically a violent person. In 2014, I heard God's voice calling my name, but I knew nothing about the straight world or how to live in it. But I took a chance and answered his calling. In 2016, my life forever changed with the brutal murder of my sister Cindy. Through a tragic murder, me and my family made a choice to take a stand. We took a stand and we became advocates. We became advocates and started raising awareness in our community and our reservation. Because of it, I became one of the state of Arizona's biggest advocates for the Murder to Missing Indigenous People movement and our community grassroots group called Stand Strong Together. God used me as his vessel, and he continues to move through me and continues to use me. But before that, I have a story, a testimony. And my story goes back to the 1980s, to the city of Las Banas, on Las Banas' notorious west side, the Illinois Project. My story begins in a little apartment on Delaware Street with my mom and my sisters. I'm going to take you back to the days of the Illinois Posse, back to the breakdancing days, back to the days of mini trucks, back to the start of the war between North and South, blue and red. I'm going to take you back to when Las Banas had a vampire festival. Yep, my city celebrated vampires. I'm going to take you through my experiences of transitioning from the projects to the reservation. I'm going to take you through the Hunter Homes Indian Housing Project. I'm going to take you through what it's like being a native teen partying in the Hunter Homes Project. Back through the 90s, where it's basically lawless. I'm talking about teen alcoholics blasting music, downing cases of 40s. Life was a party. Life was a real big party. We had the green bleachers, the utility box, the log in the desert behind Hunter Homes. I'm going to take you back to the introduction of meth when it hit the reservation and the introduction of RMC. I'm going to take you through what it feels like to be outnumbered 10-1, back to partying in the dugouts and empty houses. I'm going to take you through the mind of a meth addict. I'm talking about demons, shadow people, the meth monster. I'm going to take you down the rabbit hole of my nights as a dealer and a drug addict. I'm going to tell you the things I saw and all about the demons that came calling. I'm going to talk about the subjects that nobody wants to talk about: blackmail, prostitution, corrupt law enforcement, witchcraft, and the occult. I'm going to expose what gang stalking is. I finished the first of many books. This book is called Upstarter, and it's a testimony of an upstate sureño. I'm going to describe to you in detail everything I went through. It's in the editing stages right now. Hopefully, it's going to be out this year. But like I said, it's the first of many. I'm already started on my second book, which is dedicated to my loving sister, Cynthia Ann Williams, called The Red Hand. And it's dedicated to all victims of violence. And immediately following that book, I'm going to be writing Lawless, the story of a reservation. And that is going to be the stories of the reservation, our reservation. That way everybody knows what's going on. Stay tuned.